if you guys want to get your hands on a sweet P71 t-shirt just like this, make sure to check out my one-of-a-kind Crown Vic inspired t-shirts, where you can find a shirt that fits your style, whether it's JDM, slammed, whacker life, or classic P71 designs. Show your love for the Panther platform and help keep this channel going. Thank you. Now, a lot of you guys might be familiar with the car that's sitting behind me, but for those of you who are not, this is a Crown Victoria P71. Now, as far as just regular stock base factory vehicles go, this car is the cream of the crop. And with a combination of safety, state-of-the-art equipment, and an engine, transmission, and suspension to back it all up. In its heyday, this was the king of the highway. Whether you drove a Ferrari or a Lambo, an 18-wheeler or an Army Humvee, all cars on American roads and highways made way for the king. And speaking of highways, what if I told you there's another breed of Crown Victoria out there, a tier above the P71? Just like the Army has Special Forces and the Navy has the Navy SEALs, a highway patrol packaged Crown Victoria was a breed of its own. What a lot of people don't know is that there are actually several differences between a regular P71 and its highway patrol counterpart. The differences can be as small as having extended seatbelts, for example, to full-on overpowered advantages over a regular P71. For example, did you know that most highway patrol P71s came with a built-in Tremco anti-theft system? The system prevents the cars from being turned on or engaging from park to drive unless a secret hidden pressure pad is pushed before starting the vehicle. This allowed patrol cars to remain turned on in situations where the officer needed to exit the vehicle quickly, like engaging in foot pursuits or working severe traffic accident scenes. Also, did you know that the highway patrol P71s came with a built-in fire suppression system, which can be activated automatically using a built-in sensor or can be deployed manually with a push of a button located between the sun visors? Now, identifying a Crown Victoria police interceptor equipped with a fire safety suppression system is pretty easy. Just look for the suppression system ID logo on the rear door windows, or look for the manual activation switch that's located between the sun visors. But it gets better. If you just so happen to be one of the few former HP car owners whose department never removed the fire suppression system, chances are your car also comes with a backup generator. Yep, essentially it was a large electrical capacitor that pretty much provides backup power if the car's electrical power is lost. The entire system is equipped with 2 redundant wiring harnesses running between the control module and the gas generators. Also, did you know that most HP P71s also came with a dark mode? Dark mode, also known as stealth mode, is where the interior and external puddle lights don't illuminate when the doors open or are unlocked. This pretty much allows officers who want to maintain some level of stealth to arrive at incidents or conduct stakeouts without giving away their positions. Now, for this next one, I just have 2 words: skid plates. Also jokingly called the IED package. Well, I mean, just look at it. The package includes plates on the oil pan, underneath the engine, and hell, even a skid plate for the transmission. The plates came in handy during high-speed pursuits where many times the fleeing cars would cut through rugged country terrain that included gravel, boulders, and all types of debris, as well as running over curbs. Many of the involved pursuit vehicles would suffer engine, transmission, and even frame damage, so in 2003, many highway patrol departments fought back with skid plates. Now, do you consider yourself a light freak? Well, if you own a former HP Vic, then you're in luck. That's because most highway patrol P71s came with an even heavier duty alternator. With dual front and rear radars, dozens of different emergency lights, many highway patrol departments opted for a beefier 215 amp alternator as opposed to the smaller 175 or 200 amp ones. Now, many highway patrol departments have even adapted their VICs for frickin' climate. For example, some agencies that operate in extreme heat have adapted the ingenious hood vents. This was first used with the California Highway Patrol, specifically the K9 units that would have to leave their cars turned on and idling for extended periods of time to keep their dogs cool by having the AC running continuously. The heat extraction hood vents did just that. You see, rather than having to leave their hoods open, which caused an officer safety issue because the officer would have to leave his car to close the hood if involved in a chase or responding to a call, and oftentimes the officer would forget to close the hood, causing it to smash against the windshield. Heat vents eliminated this issue altogether. And now, as far as colder climates go, like up north, even Canada and Alaska departments, some VICs came standard with remote starters, which would ensure the vehicles reached optimal operating temperatures, while other VICs came equipped with even more extreme engine heating methods, such as an engine block heater. It will literally connect to one of the freeze plugs on the actual engine, and there'll be an actual plug that sticks out the front grille that you have to plug in to an outlet. Now that's some extreme ish right there. So the moral of the story is, even with a car as God mode as a P71, there's even yet a tier above it, and that is the Highway Patrol package. Incredibly hard to get a hold of, but if you do, you have hit the gold mine of P71s. And now I'm going to leave you guys with the information for the next Panther Fest meet, or PPV meet. If you have a police pursuit vehicle, literally just bring it out. Remember, the information on the screen is for 2021. If you're watching this video a year later, 2 years later, 3 years later, do not show up because there's not going to be anything happening. It's for this year, 2021. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. Catch you on the next one. Hang out with me and fellow like-minded Panther car owners, from Crown Vics to Grand Marquis to town cars. If you own a police pursuit vehicle, PPV, bring it out. The date is Saturday, March 13. The location and time is on the screen. We will be accepting donations for the Veterans Association that is letting us use their parking lot. So, come out for the annual Panther Fest, and let's support our vets at the same time. I'm going to leave you guys with the information on the screen. Either way, it's your boy, Mr. Random. Love you guys. Catch you on the next one. Take it easy. I'm not even...